Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a pleasant good Friday evening to you, and we welcome you inside Central Valley Public Schools. As tonight, North Dakota Class B Region 2 girls basketball is on the docket from Central Valley as the rival Thompson Tommies travel just a few miles south to take on the home team of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. A rematch from earlier this season where the Tommies had a commanding, dominating 66-12 victory. Burros looking to regroup, respond, and just try to answer back here on their home court tonight. And we thank you for tuning in here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show that is brought to you by Irie Insurance continues when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Corey Wright is ready for you as a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, you'll want to talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. Now, you don't want to be left out in the cold, and that's why Goose River Heating and Cooling is available for you with 24-hour emergency service. Contact Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating and Cooling, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer. Here for you, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
This is Sam Preston, student-athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by Hillsboro School District.
The service from Hillsboro Dairy is fantastic. It is reliable and the products are quality and fresh. Milk products delivered right to your door like we do at our home. Milk products, juices, cheese products, cream products, yogurt, cottage cheese, butter, margarine, non-dairy items, frozen entrees, frozen chicken, seafood, frozen soup, fettings, bread, bakery boy, frozen doughs, frozen appetizers, all available from Hillsboro Dairy, delivering right to your door. Call the Udder Guy, 701-436-5877.
During this cold and flu season, keep your body and your wallet healthy with savings at your locally owned Health Mart drugstore, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your full-service pharmacy offering prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough, cold and flu medications, and more. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your home for giftware, home decor, and seasonal items. And there's always something new with a great selection of gifts and cards for all occasions. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, our Irie Insurance pregame show. Brady Siebel's with you play-by-play. Are now switching sides. So once again, my right-hand man is Big Keith Meyer. Don't worry, again, staying socially distant. We got a camera. We got a laptop in between us following the 6 feet precaution rules here tonight up in the mezzanine level here at Central Valley. Let's meet the two teams tonight. We'll start with the visitors here tonight in the Thompson Tommies coming into tonight. The number 8 team in the state, an overall record of 11-2. Starting off the season on a 9-0 start to begin the year. Included in that was that 66-12 victory against Hillsboro Central Valley at home back on Saturday, the 9th of January. Started 9-0. Dropped their next 2 games against the second and third ranked teams in the state, losing at Kindred and losing at home to Grafton. But able to come back and won back-to-back games against Oak Grove and Cavalier, and looking to make it 3 in a row, taking on the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Let's talk with the coach for the Tommies. That is Coach Jason Brend. Coach, got off to that strong start, 9-0 to begin the season, then kind of ran into, 2 of the top teams in the state. But two wins in a row your last 2 times out on the court.
Yeah, it's nice to get back into the win column after a couple tough losses. Obviously, Kindred and Grafton are, like you said, 2 top teams in the state behind Central Cass. So, we knew there were going to be fights, and we were pretty happy with the way we competed for the most part. Maybe didn't put together a full 32 minutes, but at least enough to where we felt we have some things to build on. So if we had another chance, we could maybe show them something differently.
Yeah, how important was that? Ideally, with Kindred, obviously with Grafton too. You hope to, especially the spoilers, get a shot with them come tournament time, and you never know how the other regions will stack up as well.
Well, that's just it. Right now, I guess after getting beat by Grafton, the goal is to get a 2 seed and hopefully find yourself getting another chance to play them come tournament time. In order to do that, it would be a little bit deeper into the tournament, which is what we want. And we feel they showed their cards. We feel we saw a lot of what they do in that game where we felt we held a few things back. So will that be a benefit down the road? Only time will tell if we even get that opportunity. But we feel good about it. We learned a lot. We've watched some film on it, and we've broke them down a little bit and know what they like to do. And, I guess if the opportunity comes up again, we feel like we can maybe put together a little bit stronger effort.
You mentioned there, tournament time really is right out around the corner, and end of January. It's gone by fast, and before you know, a couple weeks, and hey, we'll be back at the Betty.
Yeah, we're excited to be at the Betty. It has gone fast, and I don't know if it's a matter of the 2 weeks late start or what it is, but it's gone really fast. I like when we talk about it with the kids, we say it's because they're such great kids, and we enjoyed spending our time with them. But it's been a good season. There's a lot of uncertainties coming into it, and so far things have gone really well as far as with all the uncertainty with the COVID and such. So as long as the kids keep doing their part and everybody else does, hopefully they continue having a good season here and keep playing as many games as we can before tournaments.
Mentioned there the goal is to get that 2 seed, and it continues tonight. Another region point on the line, and then a lot of still region points on the table for the Tommy basketball team.
Yeah, we do still have a lot of region points out there, and tonight being a 1-pointer where the rest of them are all 2-pointers. So you got to come out strong. Doesn't matter who you're playing, doesn't matter what night of the week it is or what gym you're in. You got to come out in those region contests and try to play your best early on, and from that point you make adjustments and do what you have to do. So. This is one of my favorite places to play, being a Central Valley grad, so other than back in Thompson, I suppose. But, it's going to be a fun situation. I enjoy coaching against their coaching staff, and, it's just a region game where kids are excited and, really focusing on playing smart basketball tonight and clean basketball. So that's kind of be our keys.
Yeah, talk about you mentioned that region opponent here, Hillsboro Central Valley, played them, a couple weeks ago, kind of blowout win. But how important is it to not overlook that, not take too much stock into that, and still go out there and give a full effort tonight?
Well, you have to. I mean, that's part of being a competitor. Is every game is important, and it doesn't matter if you blew a team out or not. I mean, we've all watched sports long enough in our lives to know that upsets happen all the time. So you got to show up and play. We like to brag about Region 2 whenever we can, so, in doing so, you can't overlook anybody, and no matter what situation they're in development. So we're going to come out. We've practiced for CV. We weren't looking past them in any way, so it should be a fun game, hopefully.
Jason, thanks for the time. Good luck out there tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
That was the head coach for the Thompson Tommies, Coach Jason Bren, joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value. Visit them online at irieins.com. Stick around. We'll talk with Coach Kyle Morehart when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben and Tyrell are ready to repair your windshield. No need to wait to get that pesky chip fixed. And if you need glass replacement, Hillsboro Body Shop is the place to get it done and get it done right. Call Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop today, 701-636-4981. No matter the auto body fix, cars, pickups, semis, and more. For trusted full-service body work on your vehicle and same-day glass repair, give Ben and Tyrell a call at Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Let's talk about the home team here tonight. The Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley coming into tonight a 1-11 overall record. Got that one victory against Park River Fordville Lincoln back here in Central Valley on January 11th. Since then, 4 straight losses, but if you ask Coach Kyle Morhart, the team, the improvement is there over the last few games, especially with really a demanding schedule that they've had over the last couple weeks. Central Cass, Northern Cass, and Northwood, and then finishing off here with Thompson. Definitely a difficult 4-game stretch going against really some of the power players in region or in North Dakota girls basketball. Let's talk with the coach, Kyle Moore, at his pregame coach's comments.
Kyle, a tough loss against a quality Northern Cass team, but an opportunity to get back on the home court up in Central Valley and a region opponent in Thompson.
Yeah, absolutely. We battled, though. It wasn't like we just laid down. We competed a little bit hard. We handled their pressure a little bit better. So we're getting a little bit better there, and we're going to see that tonight. So yeah, it was, they're one of the top teams in their region, though. They're top 3 there. So we were happy with our effort. And the skills is just what we're short on, but everything else was good to go. And tonight now we play one of the top teams in the state again. And it seems like we've been saying that quite a bit this year. We have a lot of tough teams in the area, but it's what we wanted to see. We want to play against those kind of teams, know what level they play at, and then we can learn from that. So hopefully we'll. Most importantly tonight, I want to just get out and compete.
You mentioned that, a tough schedule, but hey, one of those things you get to see kind of what the top teams in the state are and give a chance for the younger players on the team to kind of see that, experience that, and say, hey, let's build to that when you become juniors and seniors.
Yeah, and that's what we're shooting for. We're just trying to get better every night. We've been talking about it, and it's true. And when you can see it, we have a couple teams in our region that are at this level. It's something you got to observe it. You compete against it, but you got to observe and appreciate what they've done. And then you ask yourself, why are they so good? Well, they put some time in the summertime. They do it on their own, and then you come together as a team, and then it all works out in the end. So it's something we're going to do. We're going to observe it. We're going to compete hard. Hopefully tonight. I really need us to get out there and not just accept that they're a better team. I need them to play hard and want to be out there tonight against the top team.
You mentioned that, and then you played them just a couple weeks ago. A lopsided loss, 66-12. Just how much do you just want to see, that effort that really wasn't there, and have them show it to show that to you tonight?
And that's what it is. We've played 2 other teams now. We've had rematches, and both times, Larimore and Hatton Northwood, we have come out and we've played a lot better game, a lot more competitive. And Larimore, we almost had a chance to win, I thought, in that fourth quarter. So it's so 2 for 2 now. Tonight, we don't need to win to be happy. We need a competitive group, group of girls that want to play hard, want to compete, and try to do some things we've been working on, and that's to me that's a win for us. We got to get out there and and survive that first quarter, and hopefully we're not down by 20 like we were last time.
You're going to say rebound, turnovers, just maybe another key for the Bros tonight.
Absolutely, we'll just go with that rebound, turnover, and then we'll take care of the ball. Yep.
All right, Kyle, thanks so much for your time. Good luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Head coach for the Hillsboro Central Valley Borough girls basketball, Coach Kyle Moore, join us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Stick around, more to come when we return. yourliveevent.com.
Here's the new trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9, North Ada. 2010 J&M 1051 grain cart has 22-inch auger, single tires, I-farm scale, priced at $31,000. A 2016 Amity 1222 harvester comes with active depth poly grab rolls. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing, 218-784-2961. A versatile 9882 with 20.8 by 42 triples, $69,000. From Norman County Implement, Highway 9, North Ada, they thank you for your business.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Trail District Health Unit encourages everyone to keep following COVID-19 safety protocols. Even as the vaccine becomes more available, it's important to continue following recommended safety guidelines of wearing a mask, physical distancing, and washing hands. We need everyone's continued cooperation to get back to normal. For more information on COVID-19, including resources, testing information, and smart restart guidelines, visit health.nd.gov. Also visit the Trail Steel Joint Information Facebook page to receive the most current updates on the COVID-19 vaccine.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as we'll bring the coach, Keith Meyer, back in with us here tonight. And Keith, really for both teams here tonight, it's kind of a different story for the Thompson Tommies. Really, they want to be the big bad bullies that they are here in Region 2. Take care of business, get that region point. And really for Hillsboro Central Valley, talking with Coach Kyle Morad, I was there in Thompson just a few weeks ago, and really he just wants to see the effort there. You could tell coming out of the locker room, Hillsboro Central Valley, they were already down 40-0 before the tip-off. He just wants to see that energy, that fire shown from the team here tonight.
Yep. The thing that Thompson wants to do is make sure they keep their competitive edge. It doesn't matter what game or who you're playing, you can always learn from that game, and that's what Coach has to convince them of. Take it seriously, learn what you can from it. The Burros, like you said, they've got to learn how to sustain effort against these top teams. Keep working on their skills. Keep working on, driving, crossing over, good passes, leading people with passes, defensively, cut off the baseline, things like that. They've just got to keep improving their skill set, and this is a good chance to do that.
Absolutely. Should be a fun contest here tonight between Hillsboro Central Valley and the Thompson Tommies. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our starting lineups when we return on yourliveevent.com. The Vets Club in Hillsboro is your place to go after a long, hard day's work or after the game to meet up with your friends. You're welcome anytime at the Hillsboro Vets Club. They're the place where family, friends, and neighbors meet. Check out their daily specials from 4 to 6 p.m. or their Saturday night appetizer menu from 4:30 to 7. And you can stay and play all night long. The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to support Hillsboro Central Valley Borough activities. BFW Post 4172 and the Lynn Spearing American Legion Post 4 welcome you to the Hillsboro Vets Club.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Time now for our starting lineups. Those, of course, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Tommies of Thompson. Starting with a 5'4" sophomore guard, number 1, Olivia Dick. A 5'7" junior forward, number 3, Libby Korber. A 5'5" senior guard, number 5, Mackenzie Hughes. A 5'7" senior forward, number 22, Jada Welke. And a 5'11" senior forward, number 30, Maddie Stefanowitz. Tommies are coached by Jason Brenz. The assistant is Brenna Carpenter and Jeremy Hughes. Time now for the starting lineups for the home team, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. A 5'5" senior guard, number 2, Corinna Holte. A 5'6" senior forward, number 5, Sydney Hennings. A 5'7" junior forward, number 10, Ellie Knutsvig. A 5'8" junior forward, number 11, Stella Benson. And a 5'6" senior guard, number 22, Anna Spokley. The Burros are coached by Kyle Moore. The assistants are Katie Colness and Scott Kelly. And our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Discover career opportunities online at crystalsugar.com. Burros in the home whites, blue numbers trimmed in black. Tommy's going with the road black uniforms with the white numbers trimmed in green. Korber Benson to tip it off for tonight, and the tip-off is won by Hillsboro Central Valley and Anna Spokley. She'll bring it into the front court. Right wing, get it to Knutsvig, top of the key, dribbles inside, kick out. Hennings fakes it to Benson, gets it back to Spokley. Gets it over to Holte, work it around the perimeter. Knutsvig back to Benson. 20 on the shot clock. Benson on the drive, kick out to Hennings. Back to Spokley, top of the key, and over to Benson, right wing. 10 on the shot clock, steps inside, stops, pivots, looks inside, finds it to Spokley, who gets the bucket to go. Anna Spokley with the bucket to open up the scoring. The Burros lead it 2-0. Tommies go the other way, pass is tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Thompson. 39 seconds into the contest as Olivia Dick will inbound it along the far sideline right in front of the Burro bench. Gets it to Hughes, splits the defenders, puts it up, and one. Mackenzie Hughes with the bucket, draws the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line for the first time tonight as they will get Anna Spokley on the foul, her first, team's first. Hughes at the free throw line, her free throw attempt is good. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, and the Tommies take the lead for the first time tonight, 3-2. Spokley across the timeline to Holte, top of the key, Benson. Over to Hennings, it's it back to Knutsvig. Inside, now she'll back it out. Inside, Hennings, turnaround, jumper, no, and the rebound taken by Korber. Her first board. Tommy's looking to run up the court, kick out. Welke faked the shot, now she'll drive baseline, puts it up. Floater is good. Jada Welke with their first bucket. It's 5-2 in favor of the Tommies. Holte across the timeline. Right wing, picks up her dribble. Gets it to Hennings, top of the key, work it around. Knutsvig, she'll drive inside, stop along the baseline, and back out to Hennings. Over to Benson, free throw line. Spokley, inside. She'll put up the mid-range jumper, too strong, and the rebound is taken by Stefanowitz. Her first board quickly up ahead. Dick, pass it inside to Welke. Olivia Dick, the assist. Jada Welke, her second bucket. It's 7-5 in favor of Thompson. Holte across the half-court stripe over to Spokley, left wing. Trying to guide the offense. Benson, work it around. Now inside. Hennings puts it up too strong off the glass, and the rebound is taken by Mackenzie Hughes. Quickly up ahead. Dick inside. She'll stop, put up the floater. No. Battle for the rebound. Stefanowitz and Holte. And a tie-up, and the arrow points to the Tommies. Now retain possession, a fresh 35 on the shot clock. 5:51 to go in the first quarter. Korber to inbound it. Hughes, three ball, that's good. Kenzie Hughes takes the inbounds pass and nails it from beyond the arc, and it's a 10-2 Tommy lead. Holte across the timeline. Over to Knutsvig, she'll dribble left side, top of the key, Hennings. Over to Spokley, left wing. 20 on the shot clock. She'll dribble, tried to get it, tried to hand it off to Knutsvig. Pass is stolen away, and Hughes the other way. The steal and the layup good, and just like that, it's a 12-2 lead for the Tommies on the Golden Harvest, Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. We'll take a break when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Earl basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 10. Knutsvig, Hennings work it around Spokley. Along the three-point arc, 20 to shoot. Tried to get it to Benson. Miscommunication. Holtby's able to save it before it goes into the backcourt. She'll reset with 15 to shoot. Picks up her dribble, gets it back to Knutsvig. 10 on the shot clock. Benson, top of the key. Over to Holtby. Inside, they'll work it around. Hennings shot, puts it up off the glass and in. Sydney Hennings with the bucket. 12 for the Burros trail. As Dick will bring it across the timeline. Picked up by Holtby. Over to Korber. She'll put up the three ball. That one is short and out of bounds. Last touch by the Burros. So it'll remain Tommy basketball. They'll inbound it along the baseline with 23 to shoot. Looking to inbound it to to Welke. Kicks it out. Dick inside. Korber loses the handle of it. Tries to go up and we'll get a tie up. As Knutsvig forces the tie. Got a hand on the basketball. Arrow points to Hillsboro Central Valley. So Borough basketball as Holtby will bring it across the timeline. Couple Tommies waiting to sub in at the head table. Spokley's pass is tipped, but it gets to Benson anyway. Holtby inside drive. No one there on the pass. It's stolen away by Korber. Tommy's forced to steal quickly the other way as Jada Welke now has 6 points. As she gets the layup to go, it's back to a double-digit lead for the Tommies. Holtby across the timeline. Knutsvig right wing. Top of the key, Spokley. She'll dribble left side. As Holtby thought about the three, now she'll dribble inside, kick it out. Hennings back to Holtby. 12 on the shot clock. She'll reset with 10. Back it out. Over to Hennings. Knutsvig pass tipped. Hennings gets it back. 5 on the shot clock. Benson, she'll have to put up a long two. That one is short. And it'll go out of bounds. And possession back to the Tommies as we'll get a couple of substitutions. Maya Krogstead and Bailey Munson both checking in. As Stefanowitz and Olivia Dick both check out for the Tommies. 3:28 to go in the first quarter on our Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Give Tim a call today, 701-430-0877. Tommies back the other way. Munson at the top of the key. Feeds it inside. Korber. Her pass was tipped. Tried to feed it to Welke, but no one there, and it's stolen away by the Burros. Burros get their second turnover as Spokley brings it across the timeline. Now she'll slow it down at the circle. Over to Holtby. Top of the key, Benson. Directing traffic, 20 to shoot. Benson dribbles right side, picks up her dribble. Gets it to Spokley, overplay by Hughes. Spokley with a drive, and she draws the contact. And Anna Spokley will go to the free throw line. First trip to the charity stripe for the Burros tonight.
You know, the Burros have had pretty good offensive possessions every time they've had the ball. Their defensive possessions seem to be okay too. The big difference here is that Thompson is just on fire, and they pass so well in the fast break. They throw that little cross-court bounce pass, and that's been the difference.
Spokley splits the pair as the foul was on Welke. But we'll get, I believe, a lane violation. And so Spokley will get a second opportunity at her second free throw. And this time she connects on it. So Spokley, 4 points. Burros trail 14-6. Hughes across the timeline. Guarded by Spokley. Over to Krogstad, working around Munson. Top of the key, Korber. Is it back to Munson? She'll put up a long two, and that one's short. And the rebound is taken by Hennings. Hennings, her first board. Hands it off, Spokley to Holtby. She'll bring it across the timeline with a second to spare. Knutsvig back to Spokley along the perimeter to Benson. Nearly lost it, but able to recover. She drives inside and kicks it out. Knutsvig, she'll go on the drive at the elbow. Back to Hennings. 10 on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble, needs to find someone, and the pass is stolen. Mackenzie Hughes with the steal. Layup the other way is good. Mackenzie Hughes now with 10. Only 2 Tommies have scored. Hughes with 10. Jada Welke with 6. Knutsvig at the free throw line, loses the handle of it, able to track it back down. Inside, Benson turns, puts it up from the foul line. No. Rebound still loose on the floor, and it's taken away as Krogstad gets the board. She gets it to Hughes. Hughes on the drive the other way. Baseline, layup wouldn't go. Krogstad with the rebound, and she's fouled as she put it up. Libby Korber with the rebound, and she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Korber at the free throw line. Couldn't get the first attempt to go. She's got 2 rebounds, has yet to score. Minute 29 remaining in the first quarter. Tommies lead by 6. Second free throw attempt on its way, and that one is no good off the back iron. 0 for 2 was Korber, but the rebound is saved and tracked down by Jada Welke. All inside, bats around, bounces off of bodies as Hennings had it, but then it's ripped away. Krogstad just rips it away from her. And the Tommies will reset. Krogstad over to Hughes along the three-point arc. Back to Krogstad, top of the key. 3-ball, that one is short, but it will be saved by Korber, and she'll get it back out to Hughes. She drives inside. Welke at the elbow, back out Hughes. She'll put up the 3-ball. That one no good off the back iron. And Anna Spokley with the rebound. Her first board. Spokley able to get it across the timeline. Holte. 20 on the shot clock. Her pass is tipped. Munson tips it. Stolen away. Krogstad. She'll go on the drive and loses the handle. I'll say it was stripped from her and out of bounds. It will stay with the Tommies. Krogstad will inbound. About half a second between shot and game clock. 3-ball on its way. That one's no good from Korber, and the rebound goes out of bounds. It's tipped, and it will stay with the Tommies. Last touch by the Burros. 20.7. Shot clock reset, so now the shot clock turned off. Tommies can hold for the final shot. Krogstad looking to inbound it. Gets it to Munson. She'll put up the long 2. That one rolls out no good. Out of bounds on the rebound attempt. It'll stay with the Tommies with now 16.6 remaining in quarter number 1. Krogstad looking to inbound it. Gets it inside. Welke, and she's fouled. They'll get Spokley on what will be her her third. Team's third. Relatively clean first quarter. Munson feeds it inside. Welke turns, puts it up, no. And the rebound taken by Spokley. Final 5 seconds, see if the Burros can get a last second shot across the timeline. 1 second, she'll put it up from just inside midcourt. And that one no good off the glass. And that will do it for quarter number 1 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales Scoreboard. Thompson 16, Hillsboro Central Valley 6, yourliveevent.com.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Fresh 8 minutes on the clock as we begin quarter number 2 on yourliveevent.com. The Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Tommy basketball. As Munson with it just inside the three-point line. Hughes fakes the shot, dribble inside, kick out. Olivia Dick faked the shot. Now she'll drive inside. Floater from the paint. No. Rebound tipped and tried to save, and a good job there as Krogstad able to just bounce it off of Benson. And the Tommies will retain possession. Inbounds, Krogstad couldn't get the shot to go, but draws the contact. And Maya Krogstad will go to the free throw line. Out of the timeout, 20, Megan Ensign checks in, or out of the quarter break, Megan Ensign as well as Kennedy Olson both check in for the Burros. First free throw attempt up and good. Krogstad her first points tonight. Tommy's now first quarter, only 2 players scoring as the second free throw attempt is no good. The Tommies 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. Hughes has 10. Jada Welke has 6 for Thompson. Ensign left wing. Benson top of the key. 20 on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble, gets it back to Holte, goes through her legs. Diving for it, battling for it. And we'll get a tie-up as Olivia Dick, Corinna Holte both fighting for it. Possession arrow remains with HCV. 7:18 to go in the first half. Ensign to inbound it. Inbound pass is tipped and it's stolen away. Olivia Dick with a steal. Ahead to Munson, to Hughes. Couldn't get the shot to go. Munson gets the rebound and is fouled on the way up. And so Bailey Munson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First chip to the free throw stripe. Tommy's lead by 11. First free throw attempt up and good. Thompson now 2 of 5. Munson looking to make it 2 of 6. Second shot on its way. That's good. Got them both. Lead is up to 13. As Holte across the timeline. Olson. Hughes looking to strip it away from her, but Olson able to save it. They get it around. Ensign. Back to Holte along the perimeter. She'll dribble right side. Free throw line puts up the floater. That one's no good. And the rebound taken by Krogstad. Her second board. Hughes the other way across the timeline. In the corner, Dick. It's Stefanowicz. Back out Krogstad, and they get it back out to Hughes. 20 on the shot clock. Dick right wing. In the corner, Krogstad. And we'll get a foul on HCV. As we'll get Kennedy Olson on the foul, her first, team 6th. Munson will check out 2. Sydney Schwabe checking in for the first time tonight. She'll get the inbounds pass. Work it around to Dick. Hughes, open, 3 ball. That one no good, and the rebound taken by Holte. Her first board, loses it, but able to get it back, saves it from going out of bounds. Call a tip, she'll bring it across the timeline. Pass is tipped. Dick with the steal. On the drive the other way, puts it up, no. Hughes gets the rebound. Krogstad puts up the shot, good. Maya Krogstad now with 3. On the pass, the assist from Mackenzie Hughes. The lead is up to 15 for the Tommies. Holte the other way. Olson. Ensign. Out of the reach and out of bounds. A turnover on HCV. Holte will check out 22. Anna Spokley checking in for the Burros as Hughes will bring it across the timeline. Dick right wing gets a screen from Stefanowicz. She'll drive inside, kick out Hughes. She'll drive in the paint, turns, puts it up. No contact, no call, but it lands right in front of Stefanowicz, who puts it off the glass and in for the bucket. Ensign will bring it across the timeline. Olsen to Benson. Back to Ensign, right wing. To Spokley, top of the key. 20 seconds to shoot. Hennings, baseline drive, and they'll call her for the offensive foul. As gave Stefanowicz a little bit of the forearm shiver. Official saw it, called it, and she'll get called for her second foul, 7th team foul.
Takes me back to your football days, blocking coming around the corner.
Rock said, I was never fast enough to get around to the corner block. Come on, Keith. You can ask, let's talk Coach O right below us. He can vouch for that for sure. Hughes with it. Stefanowicz at the elbow, kick out. Dick fakes the shot. Now she'll drive inside, splits the defenders, puts up the layup, gets it to go. Olivia Dick with her first points tonight. The lead is 19 for the Tommies. Bros have yet to score in this second quarter. Spokley loses the handle of it. Collision, it's stolen away by Schwabe. Up ahead as Korber will get the layup, but she couldn't get the shot to go, and Benson gets the rebound. And we'll get a timeout call by Hillsboro Central Valley. 4:27 remaining in the second quarter. Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales scoreboard. The Tommies lead 25-6.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
4:27 remaining until halftime as the Thompson Tommies lead Hillsboro Central Valley 25-6 on our scoreboard from Golden Harvest and Tim Kazette Seed Sales. Holte the inbounds across the timeline. Ensign left wing. It's it to Spokley. 20 on the shot clock. Looking to find someone. Knutsvig. She'll drive baseline. Stops, puts up the shot. No good. Spokley, though, the rebound and the putback is good for Anna Spokley. First points of the second quarter for Hillsboro Central Valley as Schwabe tries to save it. Say she was out of bounds. Burrows forced the turnover. Under 4 to play in the half. Holte will bring it up court. Crosses the timeline. Picked up by Schwabe. Over to Hennings. Left wing, top of the key, Knutsvig. Dribbles left side. Double team comes, loses the handle of it, falls down, but we'll get a foul called on Thompson as they'll get Olivia Dick on the foul, as that'll be her first, team second.
Up to the last minute or two, Thompson has been playing a very vanilla man-to-man defense. They've picked it up now. You see some double teams coming. They're looking for steals, and they're getting them.
As Hughes forces a steal right there for the Tommies. Quickly up ahead, Schwabe, no on the shot. Rebound by Korber. Bodies pile up, and it's stolen away by Hillsboro Central Valley. Holte across the timeline to Hennings. Ensign. Back to Knutsvig, left wing. Over to Hennings in the corner. Under 20 to shoot. Couple, a Bro and a Tommy at the head table waiting to check in at the next dead ball as it's stolen away. Korber forces the steal. Quickly up ahead, Schwabe. Her layup this time good. And the foul as she hit the back wall hard. Bucket, though, able to get up, says she's fine. And so Sydney Schwabe to the free throw line. Trying to make the 4-point play. As Bailey Munson in, Mackenzie Hughes out. Olsen out for the Burrows, and Stella Benson in for HCV. Free throw attempt on its way. That's good for Schwabe. She's got the 3-point play. Lead is up to 20 for Thompson. Inbounds to Spokley. She'll bring it across the timeline. Try to get to Ensign, but it's tipped. Olivia Dick forces the steal, going the other way. Layup good. Dick now with 4 points. It's a 22-point Tommy lead, as Ensign will bring it across the timeline. Fakes right, goes left, picks up her dribble. Hits it to Spokley. Tried to feed it to Benson, but it's stolen away. Korber with the steal. Welke puts up the shot off the glass. No, and the rebound stolen away by Stella Benson. As we'll get a timeout called by Hillsboro Central Valley. 2:23 remaining in the second quarter. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Thompson 30, Hillsboro Central Valley 8, yourliveevent.com.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Out of the timeout, Borough basketball as they bring it across the timeline. They get it to Hennings in the far corner. 20 on the shot clock. She'll dribble along the three-point arc. Spokley back inside Hennings. She'll put it up from the logo. That one is off the mark, no good, and the rebound taken by Schwabe. Her first board. Quickly on the drive the other way. Kick out Dick. She'll put up the three ball. That's good. Olivia Dick now 7 points here in this second quarter, and the lead is up to 33-8. Spokley across the timeline. Gets it to Ensign. Gets a screen from Knutsvig. Picks up her dribble. Guarded by Schwabe, but able to get it to Hennings. 15 on the shot clock. Hennings on the drive. Tries to split the defender. Loses it. And out of bounds it goes, and the Burros turn it over once again.
You know, it's like Jason Brand pulled on the reins of his girls as long as he possibly could, and finally he just turned them loose and says, okay, go have some fun, and they've just been running like crazy with the ball now.
Kenzie Hughes, also Clara Stevens checking in for the Tommies. And Schwabe across the timeline over to Munson. She'll back it out. Cross court. Hughes inside. Back out Munson. She'll put up a long two, and that's good. Bailey Munson, her first bucket. She's got 4 points. There's just over a minute remaining until halftime. As a hard collision there between Holte and Schwabe. We'll get a tie-up called. And the arrow points to Thompson. Tommy basketball with 1:01 remaining in our first half. Our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report coming up. Munson gets a screen at the free throw line. Kick out Schwabe. Three ball. That one is short, but the rebound saved by Munson. Her second board. Hughes on the drive. That one wouldn't go, and the rebound is taken by Kennedy Olson. He'll get it to Holte, who brings it across the timeline. 7 seconds between shot and game clock. Benson just inside the three-point arc, puts up the shot, no, and the rebound taken by Bailey Munson. She'll bring it across the timeline. Tommies can hold for the final shot. She'll back it out, look to use up some of that clock. 20 seconds. Now she'll turn around, look at Coach Brand. 12 seconds. As now it looks like she'll start to go with 10 seconds. Dribbles left side, inside the paint, kick out. Schwabe batted around. Munson able to track it down, and Bailey Munson will beat the buzzer, and that will do it for half number one on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Thompson 37, Hillsboro Central Valley 8 on yourliveevent.com.
H509. If you're already a member, thank you. If you're not a member yet, we'd like to invite you to join North Dakota's largest chapter of Dollars for Scholars, Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. Every graduating student who applies for a scholarship will receive at least one scholarship. If you've got a student that has, or as an alumni of Hillsboro, you received a scholarship, please consider giving back to H509 so we can continue these amazing gifts for future Hillsboro graduating students. For information, visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars Facebook or website pages.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Okay, it's winter again. Remember last year? Snow, then more snow, then wind, then snow, then drifts, and snow blowing and shoveling. Make this winter easier on your back and your schedule with the use of a new Cub Cadet snowblower from Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Visit with Darren and Mike to see the new models, get a great price. Financing options are available as well. Used snowblowers may also be a good fit for you too. The winter may get frustrating, but a new snowblower from Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro can take some of the frustrations away. Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro, 701-636-5692.
Halftime here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our Rich Gerke and Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report. Give them a call today, 701-436-5777. Well, the story here of the first half, all Thompson Tommies for the most part here this evening. The Burros scored the game's opening 2 points, and from then it's a 37-6 run. Thompson took the lead after 1 quarter of play, 16-6, and then outscored Hillsboro Central Valley 21-2 in that second quarter to bring us to our halftime score of 37-8 in favor of the Tommies on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Get you the first half stats in just a moment, but first some update news here regarding fan attendance for the upcoming Hillsboro Central Valley Borough basketball games, starting with tomorrow afternoon's game against Central Cass. For parents and family members of Borough athletes for the JV or for the C squad and above, that will not change. You'll still have 2 parent passes and then 4 guest passes to distribute between each player, but also, they are going to now allow a minimum of, or a maximum, of 100 non-family members, non-parents, just fans of the boroughs to come here to the upcoming games. First come, first serve. The first 100 non-pass holders will be allowed into the game. After that, unfortunately, have to be turned away. So make sure to attend. Get there early. As always, as has been the case, masks will be required when you enter and must be worn at all times. Additionally, an extra 20 student or visiting fan passes, so a maximum of 70 visiting fans will be allowed at Borough athletic events starting on Saturday. Concessions will be offered as well. Again, for junior high events, no passes required. You and your family members are allowed to attend the high school or the junior high events, but for the high school events for JV and varsity now, up to 100 general public fans will be allowed into the HEC or into CV starting with tomorrow afternoon's game against Central Cass. We'll take a break. We'll finish tabulating up the first half stats and then bring those to you when we come back. YourLiveEvent.com.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we'll bring you our first half stats. We'll start with the Thompson Tommies. 37 points in that first 2 quarters of play. They are led in scoring by Mackenzie Hughes. She has 10. All those coming in the first quarter. And Olivia Dick, 7 points for her. All those coming in quarter number 2. 6 points apiece for Bailey Munson and Jada Welke. Maya Krogstad has 3, and Maddie Stefanowicz has 2. Team totals, the Tommies committed 5 turnovers in the first half. They had 16 rebounds. They committed 2 fouls. And from the free throw line, they shot 5 of 8 from the charity stripe for the Tommies through the first 2 quarters of play. For the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley, 8 points in the first half. Anna Spokley, she has 6 of them, 4 in the first, 2 in the second. Sydney Hennings with the lone other basket for the Burros. She has 2 points as well. Team total-wise, the Burros, they committed 15 team turnovers, 9 rebounds. Committed 7 fouls, and from the free throw line, the Burros are 2 of 2. Those are your first half stats on YourLiveEvent.com. Our Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report for auto, farm, home, and business. Give them a call at 701-436-5777. Our second half when we come back, YourLiveEvent.com.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. As our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report concludes, we'll bring the coach, Keith Meyer, back in here. And Keith, as you kind of analyze these first 2 quarters of play, it doesn't seem like Hillsboro Central Valley is playing, that terrible here. It's just, as Coach Kyle Moore talks, that's where the off season, the summer workouts really kind of pay is in these points in time, and just the skill level being so much more in favor of the Tommies here tonight.
Yeah, I have seen improvements in the Hillsboro Central Valley girls. I mean, I can see them pivoting better. They're protecting the ball a little bit better. They do get rattled with their passes, and that's been their downfall in this second quarter. Thompson went and just stepped up their pressure a little bit, and that got the Burros rattled, and there was turnovers, and that opened the floodgates.
Burros, will begin with possession at the second half as Tatum Limke, Mallory Alfson, Anna Spokley, Sydney Hennings, Stella Benson all will be the 5 to begin quarter number 3 for the Burros as Limke, her shot goes up, but Stefanowicz with the block. And back out to Hughes as she'll bring it across the timeline. Inside pass, Korber, good pass, good finish there. As Welke the assist, and Libby Korber gets her first points tonight. Starting 5 for the Tommies, Olivia Dick, Libby Korber, Mackenzie Hughes, Jada Welke, Maddie Stefanowicz to begin half number 2 for Thompson. Burros back the other way, Benson left wing. 20 on the shot clock, she'll dribble right side, top of the key, keeps going. She'll stop long too, that one is short, but Limke able to save it from going out of bounds. And it goes out of bounds now off of Hughes. Possession back to HCV. Limke Alfson, their first time in tonight, starting it to begin quarter number 3 as the inbounds is to Hennings. Inside Limke, that's blocked by Welke, and it's taken by Olivia Dick. She'll bring it across the timeline, stops. Hughes in the corner, she'll drive inside, puts it up off the glass, and that one will get stuck on the basket on the little extension there, and Keith, you got some hops to go get it?
Not on your life. They were trying to get Coach Bren to run out there, and he took one step on the court and thought a whole lot better of that, trying that.
Nathan Walsh getting the basketball out, and they'll get it in and get it loose and back onto the court of play as we'll get set to begin a jump ball, so possession remains with the Tommies. Looking inbounded, Korber. Stefanowicz puts it up, couldn't get it to go. Rebound fought for Welke and Benson, and a tie up once again, and this time possession will be to Hillsboro Central Valley. Inbounds to Spokley. Anna Spokley across the timeline. Guarded by Hughes, she'll get it to Benson. Fakes, now she'll go right baseline, puts it up off the shot, off the glass, no, and the rebound bounces around and it's taken by Korber. That's her 5th board. Dick to bring it across the timeline. Over to Korber. Gets a screen from Welke. Inside to Welke, the pick and roll to perfection. And Jada Welke now with 8. Spokley back the other way, gets a screen from Alfson. Hennings falls down. They continue playing. Double teamed Spokley. Ball bounces around, rolls around the floor, but it's saved by the Burros. Limke to Benson. 20 on the shot clock. Benson picks up her dribble, trying to get it to Alfson, but it's stolen away. Dick with the steal. Going the other way, finds it to Hughes. And Mackenzie Hughes now with a dozen. 43-8, the lead for the Tommies. As Spokley across the timeline. Screen from Benson, gets it to Hennings in the corner and back to Alfson. Tried to feed it to Spokley, but Hughes with the steal. The layup the other way is good. Hughes back-to-back buckets. She's got 14. As the Tommies picking up where they left off here to begin quarter number 3. Spokley back across the timeline. Fakes right now, goes left, top of the key, still with it. She'll put up the long 3, and that one no good off the iron, and the rebound taken by Stefanowicz. Ahead, Dick, she'll bring it across the timeline, eludes the defender. Over to Korber. Back out, Dick, she'll back it and reset the offense. 20 on the shot clock, inside to Welke, to Hughes, puts it up, gets the reverse lay-in to go. Hughes now with 16, and the lead is 47-8 in favor of the Tommies.
That was gorgeous. You don't get away with that shot unless you got basketball smarts, and she's got them.
Benson at the free throw line, puts it up, gets it to go. Stella Benson, her first points tonight, and the Burros reach double digits, 47-10. Hughes, she'll walk it up court. Hits it across the timeline. Over to Dick, left wing. It's a screen, but she'll go the other way. Stops, puts it up off the glass and in. Olivia Dick with 9 points. 49-10. As Spokley across the timeline, couple Tommies at the head table waiting to check in. As Limke might have gotten blocked partially by Stefanowicz, but it's saved in the basket for Hillsboro Central Valley. So 49-12. Hughes passes tipped, but it finds Stefanowicz. Her shot wouldn't go, gets her own rebound. Putback is good. So Stefanowicz, her second bucket. She's got 4. It's 51-12. As Spokley, Hennings at the foul line. Inside, puts it up, no. And the rebound taken by Olivia Dick. She'll bring it up court. Crosses the stripe. 3:20 to play. To run the offense. Over to Welke. Back to Dick. 15 on the shot clock. Korber. Welke along the three-point arc. Over to Dick. Fakes the shot. Now she'll drive inside. Pass is stolen away. Sydney Hennings with the steal. She'll get it to Spokley. Up ahead, Alfson. She'll drive inside. Splits the double team, but took an extra step. And a turnover. Ball back to Thompson as Bailey Muntz and Maya Krogstad will check in. As Stefanowicz and Dick will both check out. Inbound to Hughes. She'll bring it up court. Across the timeline. Over to Krogstad inside. Kick out Munson. 20 on the shot clock. Gets it to Krogstad, feeds it inside. Welke to Korber. Shot no. And out of bounds on the rebound attempt. Last touch by the Burros. Possession back to Thompson. They'll get a fresh 35. As Benson will check out. 31, Maddie Olson in for HCV. Krogstad inbound. Hughes baseline drive. Kick out Krogstad. Fakes the shot. Gets it to Munson. They work it around. Korber's open from 3. That one off the mark. But the offensive rebound taken by Welke as they'll swing it back around to Hughes. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Inside to Welke. Right goes left. They'll say it was partially blocked. Spokley unable to save it, and out of bounds it goes. It'll remain with Thompson. As 2, Sydney Schwabe, and 32, Clara Stevens in for HCV as Spokley out and Knutsvig in for the Burros. Schwabe. Stevens back out to Schwabe. 15 on the shot clock. Gets it to Krogstad. Gets a screen from Hughes. She'll drive inside. Now stop. Puts up the jumper. Gets it to go. Maya Krogstad with 5. It's 53-12. A 40-point Tommy lead. As Knutsvig. Hennings. Dribbles right side, switches positions with Alfson, gets it to Limke. Limke on the drive, puts up the shot. They'll call the foul. They'll get Munson on the foul. And Tatum Limke to the free throw line to shoot a pair. That is Munson's team's first foul of this second half. Limke at the foul line, first free throw attempt, rattles out, no good. Second one upcoming. As no sub as Holdley waiting to check in. She'll check in for Limke if the free throw is good. Second attempt, this time it's good. Limke 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She'll check out. Corinna Holte back in for HCV. 1:29 remaining in the third quarter. A 40-point Tommy lead. As Hughes will hit across the timeline, pass to Schwabe, right wing. Munson, top of the key, dribble drive. Krogstad, she'll go inside the paint, puts it up, no, but she's fouled. And so Maya Krogstad back to the free throw line. 5 points for her, 1 of 2 at the charity stripe so far this evening. First free throw attempt, that one's good. So now 2 of 3, looking to make it now hopefully 3 of 4 for herself. Second shot is good. She got them both. 55-13. As Alfson will bring it across the timeline. Over to Holte in front of the bench. She'll drive baseline. Stops. Double team comes. It's stolen away. Hughes with the steal. She'll bring it the other way now. Stop. And we'll back it out. Schwabe over to Munson. 12 on the shot clock. Krogstad to Hughes. She'll put up the three ball. That one no good, and the rebound taken by Sydney Hennings. Head to Holte. 7 seconds between shot and game clock, but Hughes forces the steal. Now she'll slow it down as just a couple tenths of a second between the shot clock and the game clock. Hughes will look to use up some time. Now she'll drive inside at the logo. Inside to Krogstad. No. Stevens with the rebound. Her shot wouldn't go. And the rebound taken by Sydney Hennings. Shot clock turned off. As Holte across the timeline with 10 seconds. Maddie Olson inside. Hennings puts up the shot. That's short. Krogstad with the rebound. Ahead to Hughes. She'll put up the deep three. That one off the mark, no good. And that will do it for quarter number 3 on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. The Tommies 55, the Burros 13, yourliveevent.com.
Big Tex is a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Ben at 701-261-9779 or Tim at 701-430-0877.
18-5, the Tommies outscore the Burros in quarter number 3 as we now head to the final frame here on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. It will be Burro basketball to begin the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter running clock will be in effect as, Thompson basketball as Tommy's going to my right. Got to remember my directions here, my left and right. But it will be Tommy basketball. As Dick will inbound it to Munson. Also Stefanowicz, Welke, and Korber, the 5 to begin quarter number 4 for the Tommies. Korber in the corner. Welke back to Munson. Fakes the shot. Gets it to Welke. 20 to shoot. Inside. Stefanowicz turns. Puts it up. Maddie Stefanowicz now with 6. As we begin quarter number 4. Ensign, Kennedy, Olson, Spokley, Benson, Hennings, the 5 to begin quarter number 4 for the Burros. Hennings, top of the key, gets a screen from Ensign. She'll drive inside, splits the defenders, puts it up. No. And the rebound is taken by Bailey Munson, her 4th. Munson across the timeline. Over to Korber, to Welke. 20 on the shot clock. Cross court to Korber. Munson. 15. Swing it back around. Dick as 4 fresh Tommies to check in at the next dead ball. Munson feeds it inside. Welke foul, then she'll go to the free throw line. Nada Welke, her first trip to the charity stripe. As she's got 8 points, 6 in the first quarter and 2 in the fourth. First free throw attempt up and no good, as we'll get 3 fresh Tommies. Sydney Schwabe, Maya Krogstad, and Clara Stevens. As we'll also get Corinna Holte in for HCV. Second free throw attempt, that one's good. Welke splits the pair. As now she'll check out, and 23, Jasmine Welke will check in. 6:46 remaining in the contest. As Holte across the timeline. Goes right. Ensign. Dribble inside. Puts up the shot off the glass. No. Spokley with the rebound. Double, triple team, but able to get a shot off. And the shot to go as now Anna Spokley. She's got double digits with 10 points. Tommy's the other way. Schwabe, Munson. Over to Jasmine Welke. In the corner, Krogstad. Back to Schwabe, 20 to shoot. Munson at the elbow, she'll back it out. Krogstad over to Schwabe, gets a screen. Top of the key, Welke, back to Munson. 10 on the shot clock. Looking to find someone, Krogstad, Schwabe, 5 on the shot clock, back to Krogstad. Ahead to Munson, she'll put it up, puts up the shot, couldn't get it to go. But the offensive rebound stolen away by Stevens, but then we'll get a jump ball, a tie-up called. And the arrow keeps it with the Tommies. As Jasmine Welke will inbound it. Lobs it out, Schwabe. Over to Munson, right wing. In the corner, Krogstad. She'll drive baseline, stops. Back out Welke. Over to Munson and around to Schwabe. 20 on the shot clock. Over to Welke, right wing. Munson tries to feed it inside. Stevens tipped, able to save it along the baseline and will bounce it off of Spokley. And so Thompson will retain possession. 9 on the shot clock. As 23-24, Desiree Dovenmiller, Haley Schmelden in for HCV. As 33, Brenna Martin for the Tommies, and 15, Summer Haig. Both checking in as the inbound pass goes right to Clara Stevens, and she's got her first points tonight. It's a 45-point Tommy lead. Ensign across the timeline, gets a screen from Olsen, picks up her dribble over to Spokley. Spokley dribbles left side and couldn't keep from sliding. And it's a turnover on the Burros. So Welke will inbound it to Schwabe. She'll bring it across the timeline. She tried to feed it inside to Haig as diving on it was Ensign, and she'll force a tie-up and a Tommy turnover. Spokley will check out as Maddie Olson back in for the Burros. Inbounds to Ensign. She'll bring it across the timeline. Back to Olson, Maddie Olson. Screen to Ovenmiller, gets it to Ensign. Stops, gets it back to Kendi Olson at the free throw line. Smelled it off of her foot and stolen away by Haig. It's it to Schwabe, and she'll walk it across the timeline. Guarded Kennedy Olson over to Welke. At the free throw line, Stevens. Back to Schwabe, Welke, and Stevens once again at the elbow and back out to Schwabe. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Welke. Martin inside. Haig couldn't get the shot to go. The rebound is tipped and saved by Welke, and back out to Schwabe. Haig on the drive, baseline, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. So Summer Haig at the free throw line, looking to get on the score sheet, and she does. First free throw attempt is up and good. Second shot upcoming. And that's good. Summer Haig 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It's 62-15 with just over 3 minutes to play. Ensign across the timeline. Dribbles left side, gets a screen. Now she'll put up the three. That one's no good off the back iron. Rebound fought for as we'll get a tie-up. Possession arrow points to Thompson. So 2:40 and ticking again. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. As Thompson will bring it across the timeline. Schwabe stops. Over to Stevens. Back out to Schwabe and around. Welke, 20 on the shot clock. Inside, puts up the shot, gets it to go for the bucket. Brenna Martin with her first points. And then Ensign the other way for the Burros. Kennedy Olson. Smeldon inside, tried to feed it to Dublin Miller, but it's tipped and it's stolen away. Stevens with the steal. 2 minutes to go in the contest. And across the time, Schwabe. Over to Stevens, back to Schwabe, around to Welke. In the corner, Martin. 15 on the shot clock, gets it back to Stevens. Over to Schwabe. 12 on the shot clock. Martin. And Welke, she'll put up a long two. That one no good, and the rebound taken by Megan Ensign. Her first board. 90 seconds to play. Over to Smeldon. She'll put it up from the logo. Off the glass, no, and the rebound taken by Clara Stevens, her third. Schwabe will bring it up court. Crosses the timeline. Fakes left, now goes right. Picks up her dribble inside. And Haig will draw the contact and the foul. And she'll go back to the free throw line for the second time. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As her first attempt on its way, and that one is no good. As Smeldon on the foul, her first, team's fourth. Second shot. That one no good off the back iron, 0 for 2. But the rebound fought for, still loose, and it's now controlled by Martin. She'll lob it back out to Schwabe. Look to run some time off on the shot clock. In the corner, Welke, Haig, and Schwabe, and back to Stevens. And they'll call her for the offensive foul. As she'll get busted for the little forearm shiver. Final 30 seconds of the contest as we'll get one final sub. As they'll get Stevens will check out. Kronkstad will check in for the Tommies. 20 seconds remaining. Shot clock turned off. As Maddie Olson will bring it across the timeline. Feeds it inside. Smeldon back out. Tried to get it to Olson. It's tipped. Ensign able to save it. 5 seconds remaining. Kendi Olson. Maddie Olson drives, puts up the shot off the glass and in. Maddie Olson with a bucket, as that will do it here for tonight's contest. As your final tonight on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Thompson Tommies, they improve to 12-1 as they defeat the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley, dropping HCV down now to 1-12 on the year. Your final Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Thompson 64, Hillsboro Central Valley 17. YourLiveEvent.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Seeking some apparel for the big game? If you think that's handy, check out jbpromoshop.com for more, including thermos, backpacks, suitcases, and pins. JB Promotions has you covered and then some. Head to jbpromoshop.com or call 218-556-7585. Powered by Arrange Printing, JB Promotions.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Inc. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
64-17 is your final here tonight on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. As the Tommies, they improve to 12-2, whereas Hillsboro Central Valley falls to 1-12 on the season. Burrows, they got the opening 2 points of the game on a Sydney Hennings, on an Anna Spokley bucket. But however, that would be the only points of the game for the only lead for the Burrows of the game, as the Tommies a 16-6 lead after 1 quarter of play. They extend that lead out on a 21-2 second quarter to make the score at halftime 37-8. Tommies continue to pour it on third quarter, 18-5 outscoring the Burrows, making the score after 3 quarters of play 55-13. Quarter number 4, just the opportunity really for both teams to get in some subs, get in some younger players for some experience. But the Tommies outscore the Burrows in that 9-4 to bring you to our final score of 64-17. That your final on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. We'll take a break. Our post-game report continues when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Cassette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as our post-game report continues, as we're joined for Hillsboro Central Valley by Sydney Hennings. And, Sydney, obviously a tough opponent here in the Thompson Tommies. A tough loss here tonight, but I think definitely some takeaways that you can kind of learn from and build on here moving forward here after tonight.
Right. Last game was a rough game. We all came in here knowing that, and Thompson's a good team, and we've been playing a lot of those good teams this past week, and we've been learning a lot from those. And our main goal was we wanted to come out with way better effort this time. We wanted to improve on this second match. You know what I mean? We've played Larimore twice, we've played Hatton Northwood twice. In both of those games, we've improved from the first time, and we really wanted to improve this time.
Yeah, I guess talk about with that, you've faced kind of a murderer's row over the last couple weeks, and just what you're going to take out of facing some of those top teams in the state over the last, 14 days.
I think something that we can take away is our effort and our heart. We've been playing our hearts out, and we don't let what that number on the scoreboard says get to us. We continue to work hard, and we continue to give it our all, and something we could really walk away with is just our effort and how much we were really working tonight, and I think that's a big takeaway.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned that, and just the growth over on all of the season, as the observer, as watching the games, I have, you can tell from the back beginning of December the improvements that the team has made. Is that something that you can see each and every day on the court as well?
For sure. Especially in those younger ones, we've been seeing such major improvement in those girls, and we're so proud of every single one of our girls. We starting off this first season, that first game. You look at that game and you look at this game, and we're playing so much better. Our defense is is we're stopping balls and our turnovers are less, and I think we're working really hard and we're improving on all levels.
Yeah, as you kind of move forward here, I know a couple of games here in the next couple weeks that you really want to. You're kind of circling there as another opportunities for wins as you try to build your seeding as high as you can as you get ready for the region tournament.
Right. Yeah, so we've got some pretty good matchups coming up next week. We've got North Border and we've got Finley Sharon Hope Page, and we're gonna go into both those games just like we come into every game, ready and prepared, and we're gonna go and we're gonna work hard and we're gonna show that team what we got, and we're gonna give them a contest. We're gonna compete with them.
All right, exciting. Looking forward to see it. Sydney, thanks so much for your time. A tough loss here tonight, but good luck here moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, Sydney Hennings joining us here, yourliveevent.com. Post-game report when we return, yourliveevent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as our post-game report continues. We're joined by Corinna Holte for Hillsboro Central Valley. And, Corinna, kind of a similar thing there, what I told to Sydney. Obviously, a tough loss. Thompson, one of the top teams in the state. But, when you compare it to a couple weeks ago, definitely some improvement. The energy was definitely there for the girls tonight.
Yeah, for sure. That's something Coach was talking about. This is our third team now that we've played twice this season. And every game, or every time that we played a team twice, we've definitely improved from the first game to the second. And so, obviously, we know Thompson's a great team. We knew that this would be a challenge tonight, but that was kind of our mindset coming into it, was to make sure that we had that effort there so that we could show how much we've improved so far this season.
Yeah, just talk about that kind of the work throughout the season. Like you mentioned, every time that you've had the opportunity to face a team that second time, it has shown improvement from that first game.
Yeah, I know we've said it a lot, but Coach's motto for this season is to compete every day, and everybody has some off days, but then, our teammates are there to pick us up, and our coaches are there to pick us up, and our assistant coaches, and, we all kind of work together to push each other and make sure we get back in the gym, get working hard so that we can improve as much as we have.
Yeah, as you kind of move forward here, kind of crazy to think. It seems like, we just started the season a couple weeks ago, but you've only got a couple weeks left of the regular season, but a couple of very important games with those final couple weeks.
Yeah, for sure. I think we only have a couple weeks left before the playing games, but we're excited about it. We've kind of been going through the schedule. We know which teams we're really going to push on, which teams are going to be more, building teams, but we've got a plan, and I think that when it all comes down to it, it's just the last couple games that matter. So as long as we keep improving until then, I think we should be good.
Yeah, kind of with the super region format, kind of the position the team is in, it is trying to build to that playing game to try to see maybe, hey, can we kind of spring that upset and get a chance to go to the Betty?
Yeah, I think everybody on our team ultimately, we want to improve all season, but our goal is to get to the Betty at the end of the season here. So like I said, just making sure that we work hard every day and improve when we can. And we're still learning new offenses and defensive positioning, and just improving every single day to increase our chances for that.
Well, Corinna, thanks so much for joining us here. Tough luck tonight, but hey, good luck here moving forward to this season.
Thank you.
All right, Corinna Holte joining us here. yourliveevent.com. Post-game report continues after this.
Today's sponsorship is provided in part by Anderson Cutting Horses, Roger and Connie Anderson. They wish all boroughs the best in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities this school year. Roger and Connie Anderson of Anderson Cutting Horses are proud to have the students of Hillsboro and Central Valley represent our communities. Good luck, boroughs, in all that you do. From Roger and Connie Anderson, Anderson Cutting Horses.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up. The math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as we continue here on our post-game reports. We're joined by Anna Spokley, and Anna, kind of the same question I asked to the two previous ones. Obviously, a tough test against the Thompson Tommies, but compare that to just 2.5, 3 weeks ago against them at their place. Definitely an improvement to build on here from that game here to tonight.
Yeah, playing the Thompson Tommies tonight, we always know they're going to come out great. They've been a great team the past couple of years, but we knew we had to come out stronger, and we did that at first. We came out strong, and we limited our turnovers in the first half, and then we slowly came back to our normal of the turnovers, but I think we just need to get some of those jitters out of us and just calm down and play basketball.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned that, and just the growth here of this team from kind of where you started back November, early part of December, and you can definitely, as an observer, see the changes, the improvements that has made to now, and hopefully to continue for the final couple weeks of the season.
Yeah, we've definitely worked hard since the beginning of the season towards now. Some games you don't see it, but definitely in practice you can tell that we've been working our butts off. So we're excited for our next couple of games. So we just want to go out and win some of these next coming games.
You mentioned that in practice, and just kind of how important it is. Obviously it can get tough. When the losses unfortunately kind of mount, but able to still, I guess, bring some positive energy. You just kind of work hard in practice each and every day.
Each of these games that we've lost so far, we always try to bring a positive out of it. Like this game, we scored more than we did when we first played Thompson. So we just always try to look for the positive out of these games.
Yeah, as you move forward here, final couple weeks of the regular season kind of seems crazy, but a couple of still winnable contests here against some like region opponents that could definitely kind of help the standings, help kind of improve to where that playing game will be coming up the 19th of February.
Yeah, if we just play our best and we play like we are in practice, these are definitely winnable games, and it'll help us go up in the region, which we need.
Yeah, for sure. Anna, thanks so much for your time. A tough lock here tonight, but a good effort, and we'll look forward to following you the final couple weeks of the season.
Thank you.
All right, Anna Spokley joining us here tonight, yourliveevent.com. Our post-game report continues when we return.
Next new variety we have pending approval is 8938. Good tons, good sugar, but a great disease package that we're looking forward to with this variety. And as you can see with the root shape, again, we're not giving up any root shape, good harvestability. If you have some tough ground that you're needing to put some beets on for the next year, this is one that could potentially be a great fit for those acres.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save money, improve comfort, and protect the environment. The utility offers rebates for Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Contact the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as our post-game report continues, as we'll name some awards here this evening. Here are our post-game awards. We'll start with our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game, one from each team for the Boroughs of Hillsboro Central Valley. We will give that to Anna Spokley, led her team tonight. 10 points, also added in 3 rebounds as well here this evening. And for the Thompson Tommies, we will give that to number 5, Mackenzie Hughes. 16 points for her tonight, 10 in the first half, 6 in the second half, 16 and 2, as they are your Enbridge Energy Players of the Game, the Enbridge Line 3 Replacement Project. Learn more by visiting online enbridge.com/line3.us. Our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection as well as really for that for the Thompson Tommies, we'll give that to number 9, Jada Welke, inside the paint. 9 points for her tonight. A good supporting role effort for her this evening. 9 points. Also a few add in 4 rebounds as well here tonight. As also we'll give that Olivia Dick coming in as well. 9 points for her. Our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, as she also nailed one from beyond the arc on a 3-pointer. That is your post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company online, halsteadtel.com. Take a break. We'll talk with the coach, Kyle Moore, when we return. yourliveevent.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Findlay Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Findlay Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Findlay or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at findlaymotors.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as our post-game report continues, as we're joined now by the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley, Coach Kyle Morard. And, Kyle, we talked before the game, obviously, a tough opponent, one of the top teams in the state in the Thompson Tommies. But, kind of compare it to when you played them, 3 weeks ago, definitely some more effort, some improvement made from then to now.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had 3 rematches, and all 3 rematches, Hatton, Northwood, Larimore, and now Thompson, we've done a much better job. We came out tonight and we competed from the beginning. I was very happy with that. Defensively, that was something we really wanted to look at. And, for the first 4 minutes, I was really happy with our defensive positioning, and we were intense and we were working hard and we were communicating and we were getting to the spots we needed to get at. They didn't get any easy ones those first 3-4 minutes. So hats off to the girls. They came ready to play tonight. And, that's just, again, in our book, it's a win because we needed to get better, and we did tonight.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned that, and kind of as you kind of build this team, try to get the youngsters some experience, some growth, and I kind of mentioned here at the halftime, it didn't feel like you were playing particularly that bad. It's just, I guess that's kind of where it shows, the experience of Thompson, just the dedication that they put in, 12 months out of the year, improving their skill set at basketball is really where it came down to.
No, absolutely, and that's first girl that. Their best player, Hughes, and then all the way down the bench, they don't seem to miss a beat. Every one of those girls put in time. They have a skill set that a lot of our girls need to try to get to, and that comes with working in the off season. And hopefully, we'll get some girls to buy into that this upcoming off season. But yeah, Thompson's one of those teams, and they're good for a reason. So that's what we want to emulate one day, and hopefully, we will.
You mentioned that, and just talk about, some of the positives that, you're going to be able to take away from tonight and kind of use that here as you practice and kind of move forward the last couple of weeks of the season.
Yeah, defensively, we've really been talking about being in the right position in the paint and getting on that midline when the ball's on the other side of the court and you're on the weak side, and then getting through screens and communicating that way, and then hedging a little bit and just showing a little bit in the post so they don't get those block-to-block screens. And we really, really had a good practice yesterday on that. And I really felt good about it, and it really kind of carried over today. So, we don't get a lot of things to carry over into a game, especially against this high caliber of a team. So I was very happy with that. And, taking care of the ball, that's just something that it's what we got to deal with. It's from not enough working on our own in the off season. The ball handling it's going to come, but that's something the girls got to put time in. We can't do it in 3 months in the season. So, I'm happy with where we're at today. Did a nice job. I thought they communicated well defensively, and the offense is going to be something that they're going to have to put time in.
Yeah, as with that, this can. It seems kind of crazy here. Where the tomorrow, last couple days of January, it seems like the season just started, and you've only got a couple of weeks left in the regular season before that playing game.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got two big, regional games that we really think we have a chance to compete in with Finish Air and Hope Page and North Border, and we get that, and we might get a team in that play-in game on that Friday that really could be a team that we actually believe we could win, and that would be an awesome situation for our girls. For the hard work they put in this year. And, we got a lot ahead of us, but you got to have goals, and, short-term goal is to take care of ourselves. And if we can get 2 wins against those 2 teams, it puts us in a good spot for a very nice playing game for us. And that's what we're shooting for. So, that's something our goal is to look out. We're trying to get out and get that. And that's what we're going to be shooting for.
Yeah, you mentioned that the region playing game, and really what the build is, what the peak is kind of for the goal here this season is to like you mentioned there, get a winnable region playing game and see, hey, try to pull off the upset, see if we can make it into the Betty.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, no matter where you're at in the season and what part of the standings you're at, what seed you're at, you're always shooting to play better at the end of the year, and we're kind of doing that. I really believe that. We've had some tough teams to play, obviously, this week. In the last 6 days, but and then we have a couple other ones. We still got Grafton ahead of us. It'll be a very similar game to this kind of thing, but we have games against Oak Grove and those other 2 I just mentioned that we have a chance to compete and do a nice job, and very winnable games, I think. And even if we don't win those, we just got to make sure we're going out every night competing and getting better. And I'm proud of the girls for their effort. It's something that they've really continued to do. The wins are not coming, but they're there every day working hard, and that's something that's a very positive thing for the girls and our team. But I really, really want them to, and it's not end of the season yet. But we've been talking already about that what comes this summer. That's going to be the telling point for the ones that come back, and I can't stress that enough. And we've been talking about it. I'm going to make sure the girls know that if you don't put that time in, somebody younger is going to step up and fill some shoes and if that's what they want to accept, then that's okay. But I want people to know that they got to earn their spot here, and it's a competitive situation, and nothing's guaranteed. Nobody's entitled. So I want girls that want to put the time in the off season. That's something we're going to be shooting for. We've had a nice 2.5 months now. We got a couple weeks left, and then we get through that, and however that ends. But it's going to come down to what we do in that off season. That's going to be the telling story, and where this program might be heading.
Yeah, for sure. You mentioned the week ahead, traveling up to North Border, and then the makeup game against Midway Minto coming up next week.
Yeah, and I don't even think about Midway Minto, but yeah, Midway Minto Grafton. So we have 2 tough matches. That's going to be something that's Midway Minto they're going to be all over us, all 84 feet, and it's going to be a nice challenge for us. I think we're handling pressure a little bit better. We have definitely room for improvement, but we are doing a better job than we were that very first game of the season. So they're going to be tall tasks, but looking forward to the upcoming week. And like I said, we have 3 days before that North Border game, and hopefully weather cooperates, and we got 3 good practices, and then we can go up there, and it's just a varsity game, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun to go up there and see what we can do.
For sure. Head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley Borough girls basketball, Kyle Moore, joining us here on our post-game show. Kyle, thanks so much for the time. Look forward to talking to you again next week.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that is Kyle Moore, the coach for the Borough girls basketball team on our post-game report. Stick around, more to come. YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Corey Wright is ready for you as a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, you'll want to talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. Now, you don't want to be left out in the cold, and that's why Goose River Heating and Cooling is available for you with 24-hour emergency service. Contact Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating and Cooling, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer. Here for you, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
This is Sam Preston, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by Hillsboro School District.
The service from Hillsboro Dairy is fantastic. It is reliable and the products are quality and fresh. Milk products delivered right to your door like we do at our home. Milk products, juices, cheese products, cream products, yogurt, cottage cheese, butter, margarine, non-dairy items, frozen entrees, frozen chicken, seafood, frozen soup, fettings, bread, bakery boy, frozen doughs, frozen appetizers, all available from Hillsboro Dairy, delivering right to your door. Call the Udder Guy, 701-436-5877.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as our post-game report continues, as one final award to name, as that is your Arctic Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. And for the Thompson Tommies, Bailey Munson, 6 points, all those coming in the second quarter off the bench. 2 buckets and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. For Bailey Munson, again coming in, filling in off the bench, second string, but made the impact there in that 21-2 run in the second quarter. 6 points, 4 rebounds. She will finish with here tonight. That is your Arctic Enterprises Precision Player of the Game from Arctic Enterprises in Hillsboro. You can visit, as Hillsboro and Drayton, you can visit them online at planterdoc.com. Time now for our final stats here tonight. We'll start with the final stats for the Thompson Tommies. 64 points for them. They were led in scoring by number 5, Mackenzie Hughes. 16 points, 2 rebounds for her tonight. Olivia Dick added in 9 points, 2 rebounds, as well as 9 points, 4 rebounds for Jada Welke. 7 points for Maya Krogstad off the bench. Also 6 points for Bailey Munson. 6 points for Maddie Stefanowitz. 3 points for Sydney Schwabe. As then 2 points for Libby Korber, Summer Haig, as well as for Clara Stevens and Brenna Martin. All 4 of those finishing with 2 points. Team totals a total of 9 turnovers for the Thompson Tommies, rebounding wise. .28 team rebounds. They committed 3 team fouls, and from the free throw line, the Tommies shot 10 of 15 at this charity stripe did the Tommies shoot. That's your final stats for the Thompson Tommies. Now your final stats for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. They were led in scoring. 17 points for the Burros overall. So led in scoring Anna Spokely. She had 10. And 2 points apiece for Sydney Hennings, Stella Benson, and Maddie Olson. And 1 point for Tatum Limke. Offensive total-wise, the Burros committed 25 team turnovers. On the glass, they had 16 team rebounds. They committed 11 team fouls. And from the free throw line, the Burros were 3 of 4. So those are your final stats here tonight, yourliveevent.com, as we wrap it up here from Central Valley. As again, well, thank you first off to all of you, our viewers here, tuning in to tonight's telecast. Also, thank you to tonight's sponsors that you saw and heard throughout tonight's coverage. We ask that whenever possible, please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Reminder here, more HCV Borough action coming up on yourliveevent.com tomorrow, as we'll have both wrestling and boys basketball coming up for you. As 11 o'clock will get started about 10:45. It is the region individual tournament from Cavalier. Officially, this does not determine who qualifies for state as the expanded bracket. Everyone qualifies for state here in North Dakota, but a great opportunity for a few Borough grapplers to get in that final couple of matches, their final chance to impress the seeding committee before the state tournament coming up in February. Also, tomorrow afternoon, it is Hillsboro Central Valley Borough boys basketball as they take on the Squirrels of Central Cass. C-Squad We'll get started at 1 o'clock. Varsity game scheduled for roughly around that 3:30, 4 o'clock mark from the Hillsboro Event Center. Reminder, you can see the full list of schedules for yourliveevent.com on our website at yourliveevent.com. Just click on the HCV icon, see the full list of the upcoming games. Also online, rjbroadcasting.com, the sports scores and schedules page. You can see past results, upcoming games, as well as read recaps and hear from sound bites from those that were involved in the game that you select as, again, North Dakota hitting the tail end, the final stretch run here in North Dakota. Minnesota just starting to put their season into overdrive here as we get ready for our final couple of days of January and get ready for a busy February of sports here on yourliveevent.com and the RJ Broadcasting Incorporated radio stations as well. Big thank you as well to my right-hand man, Keith Meyer, joining me, coming in on short notice to be my cameraman here tonight. Big thank you, Big K, as well here tonight. One final time, I'm Radar Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Repeating your final score as the Thompson Tommies pick up the victory here tonight on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. The Tommies 64, the Burros 17. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you have a great rest of your night and a great weekend, everybody.